Understand this. You are a magnet, and detachment is the key to being attractive. Hey guys, I'm Laura, and I make videos that will awaken your awareness. Now, in this video, we're going to be talking about the vibration of not giving a fuck. Yes, I just swore, I did. No, but seriously, so the way our reality works is it's energy, frequency, and vibration. Everything's made up of energy. All energy vibrates on a frequency. This right here is a frequency. And that frequency is what's going to attract things in. So if you're making things important, you've got to understand this is a magnet, right? This is you as a magnet. A magnet can either repel or attract. So you want to be the magnet that's attracting, not repelling, right? If you make something important, you put it up on a pedestal, you're making it so important to have this thing in your life, whether it be money, love, success. You know, you really want this date to go well with this person, it's got to be so important, it has to go well. You feel this needy energy. It's like me going, can you please like my video, please like my video, please comment, you know, like you can feel this needy energy. Whereas if I'm just like, in the vibration of not giving a fuck, feel free to like it if you want. I don't really care. It's a whole different energy, right? So when you make something important, you have needy energy, and that needy energy repels. Detachment is where your power is at, because when you detach, you don't give a fuck, you detach from that, that gives you power because it makes you magnetic, it makes you attractive, so things are going to come in. When you make things important, it creates resistance and blocks. Okay, so you've got to let go, stop making things important, let go of control, let go of attachment, let go of outcome, be in the vibration of like you just don't give a fuck. Okay, and the other thing is when you focus on outcome and results, you know, when you're so focused on it, you're repelling. So you just got to be like cool about it. I'm good either way. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's a whole different vibration. It's all an inner game. Everything going on externally is a reflection of what's going on internally. So it's an inner game. It's all about energy. What frequency we're tuning into. We want to be tuned into this frequency so we can attract the things in that we want. So we've got to detach. We've got to not make things important to us. So our vibration is a combination of how we think, feel, and act. And this is running on the autopilot mind. So here we have the scale of consciousness, right? So I've talked about this in a couple of other videos, but if you don't know, this is the scale of consciousness. I haven't written every single one, but I just give a rough idea. At the bottom we have shame, which is really low, guilt, fear, anger. Then we get up into pride, and then neutrality, willingness, acceptance is more in the middle. And then reason, and then the high vibes that we have is like, you know, love, joy, peace, and enlightenment is at the top. Now, when we are born, our natural state of being is love. Right here, we come in a high vibe that's at 500, right? When you are attached to things and outcome focused, it lowers your vibration. Okay? So you end up in these low vibe states. Buddha says attachment is the root of all suffering. Attachment is lowering you into these low vibe states. If you give up those things that you're attached to, those things that you're making important, that you really want to attract in, give up on attachments, your vibration will naturally raise back up to the scale of consciousness, back into these high vibe states. So you've got to let go. Stop trying to control, stop being outcome focused, and be in this vibration of just not giving a fuck. I'm good either way. You know, you're going on a date with someone, don't make it so important being in this needy, repelling energy. I hope it goes well, I hope they like me, oh my gosh. You know, instead of being like that, be more curious. I wonder if we're going to have a connection. Wonder if we're going to have like things in common. Wonder if we want the same things in life. Like, start being curious about it rather than, I really hope it works because this is like the only person that there's out there for me and there's no one else, because you're being in like a scarcity type mindset, right? You want to be in a more of abundant mindset. Like, hey, you know, it's cool that I get to go on a date with this person. I wonder if we're going to have a connection. You know, but you're not making it so important. It's not like you're in a scarcity mindset because, you know, you're in more of an abundant mindset. Well, there's plenty of other people out there if this one doesn't work out. Right? Again, it's all an inner game. You're a magnet. You want to attract, not repel. Let go of control, let go of outcome, so then you can attract things in. Get into this vibration of not giving a fuck. I'm going to share my story. I wrote it here so I wouldn't forget my bakery job. So I shared this in one of my other videos, but stories are great to tell because it's, you know, how people can connect a bit more. So I went and applied for this bakery job last year. Now, I didn't want the job for the money. It wasn't about the money. It was, I'm a baker. I did cake decorating from home for a bit. Found it difficult to monetize just because of how much time goes into making a cake. I was like, man, I'd make more money in a minimum wage job. I really enjoyed it though. I'm really good at it, but I just couldn't really pull in enough money. I saw this job, this part-time job in a bakery as a patisserie assistant. Patisserie is where you do the sweet baking type foods, which is what I do. I was like, oh my God, this is perfect. It was like literally 5 minutes up the road from where I live. It was like good times, like, because normally bakery jobs, you have to start at like 3 in the morning, which is why I never actually pursued being a baker, because I was like, I'm not about that lifestyle, getting up at the middle of the night to work. But this job was like a 9 a.m. start, and I get to work with sweet bakery foods. I was like, that's a rare job to find in a bakery. I was like, oh my gosh, 5 minutes up the road from where I live. Starting rate was $2 above minimum wage. It ticked all the boxes. I was like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, this is like a perfect job for me. I went to the interview, right? Now this is where this works. This is how I'm going to share my example. So I went into this interview, right? And before I even went to the interview, because what I did is I applied for the job by walking in with my CV instead of applying online. I went the old school way. I got a phone call that same day for an interview, so I knew straight away I got an interview. Now, I was in the energy of the vibration of not giving a fuck. I didn't care about getting the job or not. I thought this is a perfect job for me. Oh my gosh, it ticks all the boxes, but I wasn't in this importance, needy energy. Oh, I really hope I get this job. I really, really hope I get it. It would be so perfect for me. It's what I want to be doing. And then I didn't come out because that repels, right? If I brought that energy into the interview, they will pick up on it. People subconsciously pick up the energy you're putting off, and it makes them kind of like, not really, why are they so needy? It puts them off, you know? So I had the attitude of, I trust the universe. If I'm meant to be in this job, I'll be in the job. If I'm not meant to be here, then I won't be. And I left it like that. So I came into the interview with the, I'm not giving a fuck vibration. I'm good either way. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. Cool. Went into the interviewed well. I could tell he liked me as well, just sort of reading his energy and body language. I could tell he liked me. And I walked out of there and I was happy as with how the interview went. And I got a phone call that afternoon that I had got the job. He didn't even bother to ring my references. Straight away I got the job. Why? Because I didn't go in there with this importance and this needy energy to create this resistance, because it's off-putting energy. I went in there with the detachment. I'm good either way, I don't care. And I got it so easily. Like, again, didn't even check my references. Just, yep, you got the job. The job didn't end up working out because I was there for 2 weeks, loving it. Then we went into lockdown. We were into lockdown for, I can't remember. I think it was only a few weeks, like about 3 weeks. Then we come back out of lockdown, and they're like, oh, we don't need you in patisserie anymore. So they moved me to like packing bread and cooking fritters, and I was like, this isn't what I applied to do. So I stayed about 6 months, gave it a go, and I was like, nah, this isn't what I want to do. This isn't the job I applied for, so I left. But that is how I attract the job. It's all in a game. I hope you like this video, guys. If you did, give me a thumbs up or write a comment. And if you like this sort of content, then subscribe and hit the bell notification, because I make daily videos on my channel. So I hope you stick around. Peace.